Why New York City is the architectural wonder of the world. New York City, a place where steel, glass, and human dreams merge to create one of the most iconic skylines on Earth. For centuries, this urban powerhouse has stood as a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and creativity. But what makes New York City truly unique isn't just its towering buildings, it's the stories they tell and the innovation they represent. Today, we'll explore why NYC isn't just a city, it's the ultimate architectural wonder of the world. There's no better place to begin than with the skyline, a defining feature of NYC's identity. When people think of New York, their minds immediately conjure images of skyscrapers stretching towards the heavens. And these aren't just buildings, they are monuments to ambition. Take the Chrysler Building, for example. Its gleaming Art Deco spire, completed in 1930, still inspires architects and enthusiasts worldwide. The Empire State Building joined the skyline shortly after, standing tall as the world's tallest building for nearly 40 years. Both structures capture a time when Americans were determined to overcome adversity during the Great Depression and prove that the sky was not the limit. Fast forward to today, and One World Trade Center dominates the cityscape, a beacon of resilience and sustainability. Rising from the footprint of tragedy, this building isn't just a technical achievement with its eco-friendly design, it's a symbol of hope for people around the globe. These buildings show us that the NYC skyline isn't just about size, it's about constantly pushing boundaries and turning architectural challenges into groundbreaking solutions. New York City's architectural wonders aren't limited to skyscrapers. Its bridges and landmarks represent some of the greatest engineering feats of their time. Perhaps no structure captures this spirit better than the Brooklyn Bridge. Completed in 1883, the bridge was a groundbreaking achievement, connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn when the technology to build suspension bridges was still in its infancy. Its stunning granite towers and steel cables have since become a hallmark of timeless design. The Brooklyn Bridge is more than a vital transportation link, it's a symbol of progress and possibility. Equally remarkable is Grand Central Terminal. Though a hub for trains, it feels more like a cathedral devoted to movement. Its jaw-dropping concourse, adorned with celestial murals, reminds visitors that practical spaces can also be profoundly beautiful. These landmarks showcase how New York has woven structural functionality with artistic expression, creating spaces that inspire millions while serving everyday needs. While NYC's skyline often steals the show, the city's neighborhoods hold equally fascinating architectural stories. Each district boasts its own identity, reflecting the various eras and cultures that shaped it. In Soho, the cast-iron buildings are unlike anything else in the city. Originally designed during the industrial boom of the 19th century, these structures were functional while maintaining an undeniable allure. Their large, airy windows make them perfect showrooms today, often housing art galleries and boutique stores. Meanwhile, in Harlem, the iconic brownstones are a testament to community and culture. These stately row houses, typically featuring decorative stoops and brick facades, are steeped in the rich history of Harlem's role in the African-American cultural renaissance. Then there's Greenwich Village, an eclectic mix of charming, low-rise townhouses that stand in stark contrast to Midtown's high-tech glass towers. The maze-like streets and preserved historic architecture create a cozy, European feel, one that has long attracted creative minds. Across its boroughs, NYC's architectural patchwork reflects the city's diversity, as if each neighborhood is a chapter in its living story. New York City hasn't just contained architecture, it has shaped and been shaped by it, undergoing countless transformations over its centuries-long journey. The progression from neo-Gothic structures to Art Deco classics to bold modernist designs speaks to the city's constant state of evolution. Consider the High Line, a former elevated railway track turned lush urban park. What was once a forgotten piece of industrial infrastructure is now a celebrated attraction, bringing nature back into the heart of the city. It's an artistic reimagination of space, blending green design with public functionality. On the cutting edge of innovation, Hudson Yards represents the city's future. This massive development project includes not only ultra-modern skyscrapers but also the Vessel, a honeycomb-like public art installation inviting visitors to explore its interactive design. Hudson Yards showcases sustainable technology and forward-thinking architecture, marking NYC's latest milestone in urban planning. From the Gothic spires of St. Patrick's Cathedral to the clean, minimalist lines of the United Nations headquarters, every building reflects the pulse of its era while embracing the future. Behind every iconic structure is an architect, an engineer, or a visionary who dared to dream big. New York City owes much of its architectural brilliance to the talents of these creative minds and their ability to translate ideas into reality. Frank Lloyd Wright, for example, defied conventional design with the Guggenheim Museum. This spiraling masterpiece redefined how art can be displayed, breaking free from traditional rectangular or square galleries. Likewise, engineers challenged norms to ensure that towering skyscrapers like the Empire State Building wouldn't crumble under the weight of their steel and masonry. Laborers worked tirelessly, balancing on beams hundreds of feet above the ground to make these designs a reality. What makes NYC exceptional is how human ambition meets technical expertise. These creators not only innovate but also adapt, working with tight spaces, dense populations, and environmental challenges to build structures that inspire and endure. One of the most compelling aspects of New York's architecture is its ability to tell stories of its people and cultural evolution. This global metropolis has welcomed immigrants from all corners of the world, and their contributions are etched into the city's infrastructure. Chinatown, for instance, features subtle design influences like pagoda-style roofs, while neighborhoods with Italian or Jewish histories reflect their own cultural marks. The melting pot of cultures within New York is imbued into every corner of its built environment. Landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and the 9/11 Memorial carry deeply emotional meaning, standing as symbols of freedom, resilience, and hope. These structures aren't just admired, they resonate. They represent triumph over hardship and remind us of the human spirit's perseverance. One of the city's most extraordinary qualities is its ability to harmonize chaos. Walking through NYC, you might pass a 150-year-old tenement building standing shoulder to shoulder with an ultra-modern glass tower, and somehow, it works. This vibrant blending of the old and the new reflects how the city constantly reinvents itself without abandoning its roots. Every element of the urban landscape, from stoops and fire escapes to soaring spires, comes together to form a uniquely dynamic whole. New York City's architecture isn't static, it's alive. Buildings age, adapt, and transform alongside their surroundings. And in this perpetual motion, the city exudes an infectious energy that fuels creativity in its inhabitants and visitors alike. New York City is much more than a marvel of steel and stone, it's a tribute to human potential. Its skyline evokes awe, but its soul lies in the blend of creativity, resilience, and cultural expression that defines every corner of the city. Few places in the world have achieved what NYC has accomplished, a harmony between functional design and emotional impact. It shows us not just what can be built, but what can be achieved when we dream big and persist against the odds. As you stand amidst its towering structures or explore its streets, remember, New York isn't just an architectural wonder of the world, it's proof that the art of possibility knows no limits. So next time you look at this city, don't just gaze up at its buildings, see the stories and inspiration they hold. And who knows? Maybe one day, your vision could help shape the next chapter of this endlessly evolving masterpiece. Subscribe, share, and like for more informative videos. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more watching.